Hello, welcome to Process Guide. This is the part 2 of the series, so you want to learn CSS. In this video, we will be introducing you to one of the fundamental concepts of CSS, which is box model. Everything displayed by the browser is a box, with no visual boundaries. To demonstrate this box model concept, we will use a paragraph element. Let's wrap the text so you want to learn CSS in a paragraph element. By default, the above example is in a box, and we can visualize this box by setting the border style of the paragraph to have a value of 1x, solid, and blue. Now that's to prove that every element is in a box. Let's create another paragraph with the content "Learning CSS is fun," and let's style it differently from the first paragraph. We can do this from what we've learned in part 1 of this series, which was the simple selectors. We specify the class attribute and value and use it in identifying our element in the styling. We can use the class value P1 and P2. We can then style P2 to have a border of red. To visualize our next concept, which is about content and sizing issues, let's increase the font size to 40 and the weight bold. Boxes will behave differently based on the content they house and their dimension, meaning width and height. In other words, the content will affect the size of the box by default. Let's take a look at the P1. We have set the width to 100 with no issues. This is what is expected. But for P2, when we set the width to 100, it was unable to house the content. To correct this behavior, we introduced a CSS value called min content, that's minimum content. And this changes the way the browser renders the results. You can also use max content, which stands for maximum content, to get opposite behavior. Not to worry if this is not clear at first. Once we start addressing individual properties, you will understand the concept. The next concept is the area of the box model. There are other boxes that are not visible to us, but we will try to visualize them with code. 1. Content box. This is the content of the box, in this case, the paragraph. 2. Padding box. This surrounds the content box, and it is the space created by the padding property. 3. Border box. This surrounds the padding box, and it is the space that is occupied by the border value. 4. Margin box. This is the space around your box. It defines the margin property. To further break down this analogy, you can use the art gallery as an example. The content box is the artwork. The padding box is the white made between the frame and the artwork. The border box is the frame, providing a literal border for the art. The margin box is the space between each frames. The shadow occupies the same space as the margin box. If you enjoyed this video, kindly like, share, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification to encourage us to make more content like this. If you have any feedback for us, kindly drop it in the comment section below. See you in the next video. Thank you.